Give me a second to share this. I have a nice energy update for today. My phone seems to be like updating. Hold on. Hang on one sec. So I'm prepared to handle a large audience. This is why I'm sharing in a couple extra places to get some real good energy on here. We're going to have some amazing energy. We have big things happening as usual. I'm not sure if I should rant or do my news speech first. I'll probably just rant. We literally just shifted in a massive way. Our sun was in Cancer, so it was kind of like putting the focus more on health stuff, family stuff, stuff within your home. And now our sun has shifted into Leo, and so it's a really powerful energy. I already told you guys last month that when we had our last full moon storm, that the weather was pretty mild and we really didn't get hit very hard. But this month, I'm not sure, I haven't checked the dates yet. When we have our full moon, we're gearing up for some insane type of weather. I'm already seeing it happen for this new moon lunar energy. We saw a lot of destruction, a lot of 3D being destroyed by earth, wind, and fire. You can see it globally. You can tell big things are happening, whether it's from all the volcanoes, earthquakes going off, to the ice melting in Antarctica. There's just really big changes happening, and I'm not talking about geoengineering. Aside from that, we're really gearing up for a pole shift at this point, where the Earth's magnetics are about to reverse totally and entirely. And this has happened many, many times. I think it's becoming apparent that we can't go on like this. So guess what this energy is good for? Manifesting. So here I am. I like to come out when it's manifesting energy to try to help you guys manifest better visions, better things into your lives. I think it's important to remember that we are all in a creator school. That's what Earth is. It's a school. And we're learning how to manifest and to create. Because when you're in higher dimensions, you're going to be able to instant manifest and manifest easier and easier. So to really get there, we have to practice. It's like anything else. Practice makes perfect. And we're sort of like little children in kindergarten right now. That's how I like to think of it. I know a lot of people think we're so evolved and we're doing so great. But we're almost like children in a womb. A child in a womb or something, and we have a lot to learn still. We really have to learn how to control our own world, our own universe, and to create the changes that we want to see into our life. We have to stop manifesting out of default, out of fear, things like that, and we really have to take control of our own lives. So I like this energy. My entire soul mission or my soul path is to grow into becoming a Leo, even though I'm a Taurus. We're all a mix of 12 signs, and my twin flame also has Leo in his chart, and his father was a Leo. So we have a lot of lion in us. And so I just want to say that this energy is great for having fun. Yeah, this entire week until like the 23rd when things shift into Virgo, and then people will be like, oh my God, my finances all serious and into analytical things and logic and stuff like that. Right now is time to unplug before the next storm, which will be very intense, like I keep telling you guys. So right now you guys should be resting, recharging, playing, having fun. Literally, we have to start to view this world as a child would, as in having fun and creating. And that's what we're here to do. Those that will do the best are most creative. So now is really time to get creative, take control of your life, and to manifest things that we want. I know that it's easy to work on what we don't want, and we keep on shining. I know we have to shine our light on stuff, but there's a fine line between strengthening what we don't like by focusing on it all the time and talking about it. So we're kind of giving it power and being aware. So I think the whole point is that we're becoming self-aware at this point. We're waking up. And I know a lot of people really feel like, no, I'm awake. No, we're waking up. We have not yet woke up to our potential. On this journey, this is ascension, and what ascension is to me would be activating our DNA. I've gone from a 2-strand system to a 12-strand system, and I believe that we really have these infinite strands. I believe that it's kind of like a ladder to heaven, our chakras or our DNA strands, and that we have infinite potential. And so the problem is that we have these limited minds, that we can only manifest as much as our mind will allow us to believe. So we really have a lot of programming to undo. Like my twin flame says, we're not levitating things yet. We're not quite there yet. None of us are. So we really had to keep on working on purifying our inner temple and rewiring our brains to being positive. We have to really realize that anything that you guys believe is real is possible here. Anything that you can believe in is definitely possible and real here. Those that are most limited are those that don't believe in magic. They don't believe in the paranormal, aliens, things like that. And I feel kind of bad because I used to have that limited mindset. And I've realized that we might not all align with the same beliefs or experiences, but it doesn't make them not real. Like I saw, I was in a group this morning, I was just kind of passing through, and I saw that someone was, the group administrator didn't like Lionel's video and didn't align with it. That doesn't make it not real. It doesn't mean that it's not a very real experience. We have to also respect that people are having all different types of spiritual experiences, like all different types. And you're just going to be amazed because people are going to give you glimpses of their world and they're going to be totally different than yours. That's how this universe works, that we're all living here in the same place, but our realities are all very, very different. I assure you, all of our experiences have made us all very different, even though we're one. So now it's time to kind of embrace that diversity, embrace the things that make us different right now. Or it would be a very boring place if everyone was the same cookie cutter type robot, like everyone's being pumped out and made to be in society. We have to go back to being unique and kind of embracing these individual experiences. So I'm going to get into news more, but don't just discredit people because it sounds unrealistic to you. You have a lot to learn about reality. We have infinite potential to create anything that we want here. We can create any type of experiences. So I guess the bigger question is, what do you guys want to create? And I had to really think about that question when I was having the universe ask me that question this morning. What do you want to create? For me, I guess I'm creating my dream situation with my twin flame. I manifested my twin flame. And now I'm kind of doing like the American dream type life and just kind of focusing on healing ourselves and healing those around us. That's what I want to create. I want to create a place where everyone is healed, where there is no need for these pharmaceuticals, where people learn the danger of these toxins that they're being pumped full of, and where we can all live healthy, prosperous lives and we can manifest anything that we want. I also want to live a life where I don't have limits at all, like none. I want to be completely unlimited, completely open to every possibility. So I'm still doing a lot of like negative programming in myself, in my own mind. I had a lot of like negative programming growing up. You know, the usual, just like all of you guys. So I'm just working on undoing it. I'm working on clearing my mind out now. I really worked hard to clear my energy and my body and my personal temple out. Now I'm working hard to clear my mind out and to reprogram it. And this is the most important time out of the entire month. These moon energies, they really amp up manifesting. We're getting hit with solar energy as well as lunar energy and all types of energies. And this energy is upgrading us rapidly. But when we're getting hit and upgraded, we have to really be conscious of our thoughts. Because we want to stop manifesting the things we don't like, the situations we don't like. We all know all the things you've been through that sucked. We want to manifest things that you like, experiences that you'll enjoy, higher vibrational experiences. So I guess just keep working at raising your vibrations. I'm going to do some news now. I'm all over the place. Almost 50,000 people have been evacuated and nearly 1 million acres have been destroyed as massive British Columbia wildfires continue to grow. It's entering its third week. This has been big news anyway because this isn't just happening there. I'm seeing it globally. Like, I have so much earth change type news that I could just go on and on for like an entire 2 hours a day. Like, it's insane to watch. Indonesia's volcano I can't say this good, Sinabung goes off, blasting lava 1 kilometer high and ash 3.5 kilometers high in the sky. We're basically seeing all of the world's volcanoes gearing up to go off. We had a major gas explosion in China. They're still getting nailed with heart storms. They're doing major damage, massive floods due to high precipitation, basically. We have a new form of terror on the rise in London. We had 5 acid attacks within 18 minutes of each other in their capital. We had a magnitude 3.6 strike West Yellowstone, bringing the current sequence to more than 1,200 since June 12th. In Dagestan, Russia, a biblical plague of locusts has hit. They consumed the food of 10 elephants or 2,500 people in one day. In the UK, Cornwall had almost 150,000 lightning strikes in 2-hour periods, smashing the world record. In Montana, 28 counties and 5 Indian reservations have declared a drought disaster as high temperatures are threatening farmers. We're seeing a lot of this food be wiped out, and we know anything not of light or high enough vibration isn't going to make it where we're all going. So a lot of these foods are covered in GMOs and stuff like that. So that's my understanding of why a lot of these things are being destroyed right now. And really this all couldn't be achieved without some type of amazing divine intervention. But I'm here to tell you that every one of us is really part of a divine plan. We're just a little note in a perfect divine symphony of the universe. And we're all going to help and we're all going to play a part in this. But this is all done through self-transformation and love and unity. I'm personally working on several projects within the spiritual community to try to bridge the gaps that are created in these different groups, these different cliques, these different groups. We want to kind of transcend all that. We want to come together as one awakened soul group, basically. So we're really trying to transcend these barriers. We're trying to use divine love to heal the collective and uplift it. I also want to real quick, I know I have a lot of information to cover today, really quick, in the spiritual community I hear a lot of people saying in specific areas, because I have a really good view, I get a good view of the spiritual community, what's going on, where people are at with a lot of different areas on Facebook. So I see people saying, listen, we're not doing anything. People are just sharing memes, spiritual memes, and we're not actually doing anything. I think that we need to get off of Facebook and do something. I'm here to tell you that's doing a lot. That these spiritual memes are helping wake people up. They're being spread around everywhere. And people are sort of like sheep, the unawakened. And they're going to catch on. They're going to follow the leader. And they're going to get into spiritual things too. So it really is helping uplift the collective. And if you're anything like me, I know that there's an energy exchange going on with these memes. So it might feel like we're not doing a lot, but we're strengthening the grid in a big type of way. We're healing the grid by healing each other and ourselves. We're making connections with our soul group, which has been impossible to do, but now thanks to technology, it's making the world a smaller place. So we're using Facebook to kind of like a magnet draw our soul family back to us. So we're actually doing a lot. That's the best thing you guys can be doing right now, is sharing these spiritual memes, sharing any type of spiritual messages, videos, articles, anything spiritual. This is how this is gonna win. It's not gonna be done in a material capacity. It's gonna be done in a spiritual capacity. So keep sharing these memes. Keep working hard doing this. Because you know what? I've learned a lot off these memes. I just read them all day long, right? I've learned a lot. I found myself repeating some of the lines on the Real Good memes. So I know for a fact that it's helping. And we're also exchanging energy. Remember, everything is an energy exchange. So every time you're liking a comment or seeing a status, there is an energy exchange of sorts. So just keep vibrating really high. Keep working to share these things. We are the way showers, and there will be a mass awakening. It's my belief that maybe even everyone will wake up. I'm not sure, but at least the majority will. So there will be a mass awakening of sorts, and we're kind of in the early stages of it. We are the leaders. We're kind of awake early, I feel like, not late. So I know sometimes it feels like, oh, I woke up really late. No, we're actually awake kind of early, because a lot of your friends and family, you're going to wake them up still. We're not here to be popular either. We're not here to be popular. We're here to help save ourselves and others from these karmic cycles and to liberate our souls. So don't worry about being popular with your family or friends either. Amanda Horsting, good morning. Emotional withdrawal, this is where I'm at too. Real quick, if anyone needs me, you guys can find me via our website. We do chakra openings, which I would most recommend to everyone, because we do a really deep scan of your entire body, energy body, and everything, and we give you like a detailed report of what's going on with your body. And we also remove any energetic blocks. But we teach Reiki, we do astrology, I do like numerology, we do readings, all sorts of stuff, activations, etc. So check out our site. So I had to say that then. So if you guys need me, you can contact me through my website, but otherwise I've been taking a little bit of a break from Facebook for the weekend, and I'm going to continue to do that today too, because I'm trying to use this energy to heal and to manifest. So if you guys need me, you know how to find me through my website. I'm really easy to find. I check it all day long. But this is what I'll be doing too. I love this card. It's my favorite. It has the beach with the sea salt. It has nature and meditation. And you guys will notice we get a lot of similar messages with these readings I do for you guys, because this really is for the collective. Like you can sit there, and even if you didn't get a card, you can watch this video all the way through. And these messages are all for you. That's the amazing thing about these feeds and how they work. So everyone should be kind of withdrawing and focusing on yourselves. I know it's real fourth density to want to go save everyone and fix the world, and I know that you mean well and that you have compassion and you have empathy and you're at an amazing place, but we have to realize that we can't really help other people, that if we go ahead and we interfere with their lessons, that all it's going to do is make them have the same lesson later. That people are working on their own lessons, and we kind of have to respect that, like a non-interference. And we're going to be most useful focusing on ourselves and our own lives and changing ourselves, because that's all that we can really change. So spend more time with yourself, spend more time meditating. We really are working on coming into a perfect relationship with ourselves and balancing our own energies perfectly before we can ever do that with another person. So I think right now is a good time to say that we all should be kind of starting a relationship with ourselves. Terra El Carbonell Galat. Grounding at the beach during the new moon. That sounds amazing. That's some of my dreams too. We're trying to manifest a scenario where we can go travel to heal people and just go everywhere, and go like check out and explore everywhere. Let go of fear completely. That's the thing too. This was another message anyway. I guess it's for you. That we have to let go of fear. We have to go into that unknown, because we're used to the 3D paradigm where we never have enough and we're sick and we just keep creating these things out of fear. But it's new to us to be manifesting out of love, because when you're manifesting out of fear, your manifestations aren't even going to work very well, because you have to be on a love vibe to manifest anyway. It's kind of like a default, so that if people are trying to manifest out of hate or anger or fear, that it won't work to protect people. It's like a protection mechanism. So we have to manifest out of love. That's all new to us. Trust me, it's new territory to me too. I'm just learning like all of you guys, but let go of fear. Start manifesting out of love, because that's the only way that your manifestations will pan out the way you want them to. Eileen Jones. The world is literally, you can look at it like there are areas of destruction going on all around us, but there are beautiful areas of creation going on around us too. So I'm seeing the old being purged out, but literally we have to do that to create space for the new. That's something I'm doing in my own life. I'm getting rid of clutter in my house. I've been cleaning out my closets, my drawers, letting go of things, because they're just kind of blocking my creative outlets. So if I have less space, I'm getting rid of those old probabilities I'm no longer going to use. And in doing that, I'm creating space to create new things and to bring new things into my life. So I'm kind of doing that on a smaller level at my house, but it's the same thing that is happening with the universe. Just old timelines and probabilities are getting purged out. We already shifted to an entire brand new planet, where things are much different here. The problem is that people haven't realized it, and they've brought a lot of these old timelines and like residual debris, they say, with them. So now it's time that we get rid of this stuff. Stop hanging on. Go into the unknown. Eileen, your third eye is open. You have a really good start on it. I would recommend getting a third eye activation at some point. We do those too, which will really help you. We are really good at opening chakras and activating them too. So it would help you immensely. That's my intent. I want to draw the awakened to me that already have their third eyes opened, are tuned in, have their own experiences, and are kind of at a high level of consciousness already. That's just how I like to operate, and I like to work, and who I like to surround myself with. So you're doing really good, and you're seeing through everything amazingly. Sahib, good seeing you. We're on like opposite schedules, so I never ever see you. Good morning. We're going back to using our intuition always, literally. This is an amazing journey, and I'm blessed to have be crossing paths all the time with such amazing souls around me. Sometimes I wish people could see what I see in them, because I basically see souls and energy, and it's amazing and beautiful. Just use your intuition. Work on what you want to create and what you want to draw to you. Put out the vibes. If you want your twin flame, put the vibe out for your twin flame that you want to manifest the perfect, yourself in another person, like whatever qualities you have, etc. Just keep putting the vibe out for what you want. I use the law of attraction on a daily basis and it works. So I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't know if it works. It really does. I'm here to tell you that. Put the vibe out for what you want. If it's your twin flame, put the vibe out for love. I'm always putting the vibe out for love and abundance and for my soul group. That's what I like to manifest right now. Ryan Aguilar, acid attacks. Crazy, right? Acid attacks. Now we have acid attacks. I just like to go through that real fast. Don't hang on to it, but just be aware of what's going on in the world. It's not something I hang on to or stress out about. It's just another day in paradise, right? So let it go, but I like to be aware of what's going on just so I'm not shocked if Yellowstone goes off or, if suddenly the San Andreas fault line goes off, hint, hint. Just so I'm not shocked and I'll be more like prepared, I can watch it slowly kind of building up and have a better idea what's going to happen. So I see that there's a lot of division in the third dimension, and there's a lot of blaming of religion, these systems, politics, just using anything to divide. And the elite already said like 100 years ago that they would already have a war against Jews and Palestinians, and then they did it again where they said basically Muslims and Christians will start killing each other. And we're seeing it happen all around. These are things that have been prophesied a long time ago, but the thing with prophecy is that we can change that at any point. We can make our own prophecies and we can make our own creation too. So we can stop following these prophecies and these Bible prophecies and oh my God, and we can stop manifesting what the elite want us to basically, which would be manifestations out of fear and control. I kind of want to undo all that, and I want to work on creating the new earth like we're supposed to be right here out of love, which is kind of amazing. So we don't have to take their game plan. We can change it. So I want to be aware and I want to change these things because I wouldn't be happy if I was living in that city and that was my backyard. I dream of a safer place where we don't have to worry about things. But also remember, this is a hologram. So a lot of what we're seeing is not real. It's my belief. I know a lot of people get really bent out of shape over the 144 number because they say it causes division. But I believe there's only that many souls in the Matrix, and that we're all a chosen one, and that we're all one soul group, and that we can change this at any time, and that we are all one, and that a lot of what we're seeing around us isn't real. So don't get hung up on it at all. Maybe it's more like watching a movie, entertainment value, but don't get so stressed out about things because a lot of what you're seeing isn't real. Unplug. Spend time meditating. That's what I'm going to do when I'm done with my live. I'll be here doing healing work and kind of unplugging and spending time alone. I'm real charged up at least. So try to recharge this week before we go into that next storm. We just came out of some brutal energy. It was like a 3-week storm nonstop, which is kind of long for us. Usually we do like a week and a half. So just try to rest up, spend time alone, meditate, recharge with your flame this week. So you're ready and energized for the next one. Angie Lachosta. I think everyone should start doing yoga inversions to help our bodies adapt. Our bodies are very adaptable. Especially with these upgrades. I had someone explain it like we're going from like an 80s computer to like a MacBook Pro. So it's kind of like the butterfly in the caterpillar. Literally, when a caterpillar changes into a butterfly, it has one set of DNA, and then it changes its DNA and becomes another species. That's what humanity is going through right now. So just kind of assimilate these energies. Get outside, get into nature, absorb some more energy, and it will help upgrade you a little bit faster. And you're already so successful in everything you're doing, literally. And I always tell everyone you have a blank slate to create anything that you want for your future. I know a lot of people will try to tell you, no, it's going to be this way, but there's endless possibilities and probabilities, and you can create anything you want right now. So stay high vibes, stay positive, and work on manifesting. Carrie M. Decker, good morning. Material harvest. This is what I want for everyone. I know for a fact that our birthright is love and abundance, and that's something that we were guaranteed and promised. So we have to get back to that. And abundance is in love is more like a frequency that you can kind of tap into or rewire yourself to. So that's where I'm at. I'm trying to reprogram myself to love and abundance all the time. And in being tuned into that flow of abundance, you're just going to have constant abundance into your life. So keep working on manifesting abundance and putting the vibes out for it. Tina Colley, good morning. Fulfillment of wishes. Anything that you want, you can manifest right now, but I say this card is like a free wish card. So this is the universe telling you that you can have one wish, pick wisely, and be real specific with what you want. Put your intent out. That's the problem. We have like 5 million thoughts a day in the average mind, I'm sure. And so it's kind of hard to pinpoint what we want when we're all over the place. So try to be more clear, make a list, write it out, be specific. Deborah Stokert Rapasardi. Authority, literally. I'm not really a fan of authority because I'm an indigo starseed, and I know that we're all equal in a big way. We don't need leaders. We don't need leaders in any capacity. We need to walk together in unity and to be equal. And we need to operate also on an energy exchange that's more equal too. So I don't really like these systems because right now I'm trying to implement an even currency, a currency for an even exchange of money. So money just is an energy, and I feel that the current system isn't very fair or even for what you're putting out, what you're getting back. I feel that our money has been inflating. So it's worth less and less, but everything is becoming more and more expensive. The same thing that used to cost $2 10 years ago costs $10. So our money is going down in value and everything's kind of going up. So I don't really like this exchange right now, this exchange system, and I feel that something big is going to change with it. And that we need to get back to operating on an even exchange system so that you're getting compensated for whatever energy you're putting out, which should be really how it is. So we're not going to really undo these systems though. We're going to go within and we're going to undo any systems that we have running that are on old programming. So literally for me, that is getting rid of poverty mindset, reprogramming myself to love and abundance, getting rid of any kind of separation things like race, gender, things like that, any kind of barriers. I'm just kind of trying to tear them all down within myself. So to go within, meditate, take a deeper look at what you have programming, what kind of programming you have running. Because we inherit a lot of this programming from our parents before the age of 3 years old. We're already unconsciously programmed on the same system our parents are on. So I know we have a lot of programming we all have to undo based on that. Terry Doral, harmony. You're going to work on coming into harmony with yourself so that you can come into harmony with another person completely. That's what this is all about. We have to balance those feminine and masculine energies within us before we can do it with another person. Completely. That's what this is all about. Eileen Jones, the world is scary. Or it could be amazing. I guess it just depends on your perspective. It's funny, some people see one thing and I'm seeing amazing things everywhere. So it's really funny how our perspectives can be really, really different. And I know that I can only really reach people at whatever perception level they're at, but I'm trying to kind of break through all that and show you guys that no, we have to change that perspective. The world is amazing. You've always been divinely protected. You're fine. You have everything that you've ever needed, and you are taken care of in such a, I can't say the word, I had to think of another one. Inquisitive kind of way. Like you're taken care of in a very detailed type of way. This universe has always been safeguarding you and protecting you and giving you everything that you need for your spiritual growth and evolution. In fact, you planned out your whole life before you came here and things are actually going just as planned. You picked out all these events. You wanted to witness them for your own growth. And everything's going exactly as planned. So I know a lot of people can see things wrong with the world. Everything's actually going perfect. Everything's just as planned. And we're right where we should be, watching me even. So things are happening fast though. I know not fast enough for some people because I hear people saying nothing's happening, nothing is going on. Big things are happening, huge things are happening daily. We're making huge progress in this. And those that are still in the third dimension, fighting dark and light, just know love is already won. Love is already won, and you guys are going to level up soon. So just keep focusing on yourself and just know that everything's happening faster and faster, as fast as it possibly can. Sonia Jamers, good morning. Work on your heart chakra. You would really benefit from a chakra opening too. You have a lot of past life pain that you're trying to get rid of, grief, etc. So just work on healing that. Just know that you guys all had to lose someone in a deep kind of way so that you could open your heart chakra to unconditional love. Because before that, people are very judgmental and just not as loving, I guess. So it's all just a process we have to go through. This is alchemy, where we're having all of the bad qualities removed from us, literally, and hopefully only divine light will be left. Jamie L. Cheney. Firm foundation. You are working on letting go of fear. You've been manifesting situations out of fear, clearly. Work on grounding yourself. Get out to earth more. Take another salt bath. Cut your cords. I'm cutting them now too. I'm always healing a lot of you guys behind the scenes. It's what I like to do. I like to take care of my soul group. That's why any type of energy work you guys get goes to a much bigger mission. But work on letting go of fear, work on grounding. This energy hopefully has shifted and it's gone from being kind of emotional and purging to now we have the space to create. Now we can get back to basics and have fun and create what we want. So it's gotten a lot lighter and it will continue to. Carolyn Holland. Spiritual strength. This is all I want to. I was very sick a lot of my life. That was the path of becoming a healer. So that's really how I learned a lot about the body and healing different things. And I would say that I wasn't very spiritually strong at all. My light body was pretty much non-existent. I wasn't very spiritually strong. And daily, I'm just working on building up a spiritual strength. I'm working on my light body, my Merkaba, etc. I'm working on becoming more and more strong spiritually. Because I've realized that these bodies aren't that important. I know they are a component because we're mind, body, soul complexes, but literally they aren't that important. Spiritual strength is much more important in building up your light body. Really is where it's at. Ashley Lawrence, balance. Literally, I keep on talking about balance. The goal is to live in peace, love, and harmony with everyone. So I know a lot of people like talk about oneness and like to talk about spiritual concepts, but some of them aren't getting along with people that good. We have to get back to basics and learn how to get along with everyone. Literally, like if someone's out of vibrational alignment with you, they'll naturally fall away anyway. You're going to repel them with your higher vibration. So don't stress so much. Just work at getting along with everyone. If you can't get along with someone on Facebook, I suggest just blocking them and cutting your cords. But not arguing back, because we're really doing damage to ourselves, our bodies, and our mission when we argue and let our ego kind of take over. So literally just focus on balance, getting along with everyone, and living in peace, love, and harmony. And if you can't do that with people in your real life either, just get rid of them. Just kind of get rid of toxic people that are weighing you down. You know, the type that want to put out your light, that don't want you to do good, that whenever you're having a bad day or a bad meme or a bad note, right, on your page, they'll come out of the woodwork, right, just to be right there. Get rid of those type of people. Hang around the people that want to see you doing good, the people that when you're doing good help lift you up further. Erin Kelly, we are transforming. We have to just jump to, our wings have already been ready. We're going from the caterpillar to the butterfly. They've been ready. We are just waiting to fly, literally. So I know I'm always the one sitting there flapping on the ledge, and I don't want to fly yet because I'm a little bit scared. I'll be the first to admit it. But we have to just let go and fly and work on creating this new world, literally. We have to let go of these old systems, these old concepts, these old notions, and get back to a place of oneness and creation. Erica Diaz, deception and envy. This is my favorite. It's the Matrix card. It means you're waking up from the Matrix. You're seeing that things are not what they seem around you. And that rabbit hole goes so deep. You can just pick apart this Matrix layer upon layer, and there's just so much craziness everywhere. It's just like, how did I not notice this stuff? So you're just kind of mind blown at this point, waking up from the Matrix, seeing things are not what they seem, and that's really amazing. Brittany Duncan. Brittany's the one that, when I don't feel like going live, will keep me going. She keeps me going. This is my card too. I'm going to rest and rejuvenate today, but I had to get up and go live, or Brittany would have been very upset over this. Unplug, rest, rejuvenate, get out into nature, meditate, spend time with yourself. And spend time recharging this week. Literally, try to recharge, because we're about to go into the most insane storm. I'm about to check the date right now. Hold on. Just so we have a better idea. I haven't looked at the calendar. I've been in my own world. We probably have like 2 weeks even, I would say, until the next full moon. Let's see. 7 days in like a week, so we have at least a week to rest. So I would just really use this time to rest up right now, rejuvenate, recharge. I'm going to let you guys go really early on that note today, but I will be back live tomorrow. But work on manifesting. I'm going to put up a post to help you guys manifest too and send you guys some energy. I've already been putting you guys all in the violet flame while I've been doing this broadcast, so you should feel a little bit lighter. And definitely check out our site if you need me. And love and light. Om Shanti.